Great thread format. 2 years ago. Me. Live in third world povertyland. Gov introduce receipt scanning method where you get 18% cash back on receipts. It's capped at a whopping monthly $35-ish. Good pocket money for parties and other dumb shit. It's actually quite hard to max it out. And a random Sunday night. Be wandering with friends. Behind a sports bet. Notice weird black plastic bags and dumpster with something white sticking out. Receipts from betting place. Infinitemoneyglitch.avi. Receipts are upwards of $5K. Me and friends max out our accounts in a day. Good times. Dumpster dive at sports but every month. FFW like half a year. Normal Sunday night OMW to dumpster dive. Something's off. Everything is quiet as shit. Dumpster is empty, no trash. Impossible cause it usually gets emptied at 11 p.m. Walk down the street cause we all get weird temptation. A car keeps making circles around us for some reason. It circled us like 3 or 4 times. Notice the air getting heavier, like it was actually harder to breathe. Saw a car with impossible proportions almost like what kids draw. Get to the other dumpster down the street. It was littered with random American products that aren't available at our stores. F.E. Quaker Oats. Don't mind cause we see the prized black bags. Jackpot.jpg. Pull out receipts. They're blank. They're fucking blank. Now we're really starting to panic. GTFO. When we left the general vicinity everything felt right again. To this day no one has a clue as to what this meant. MFW when we caught the attention of the simulation devs. MFW or Infinite Money Glitch got patched. Me. Be on a date. Late at night. We decided to take a walk through the park. Only to find some children still playing. Even though it was well past midnight. The lights go off around 9 p.m. They were playing in complete darkness. But something was different about these children. Their clothing was a bit off. Like they were wearing oversized or adult clothing. Their laughter was high-pitched and sinister. And their eyes were all fucked up. They were black. Petroleum black. We were terrified. We say nope.exe. We tried to leave the park. But the children surrounded us. Their smiles growing wider and wider. We felt an icy chill run down our spine. My skin filled with goosebumps. I could feel my hair literally raising. They were just staring at us. With their creepy smiles. Our survival instincts kick in. We ran. Never looking back. From that night on. We never saw the children in the park again. But I never forgot the sound of their chilling laughter. Or, the sight of their eyes. And to this day, people in the suburbs still whisper about the creepy black-eyed children who play in the park late at night. Me. Be a janitor at my local mall by day. Be a necromancer by night. Studied necromancy in secret for years. Basically my job consists of driving around Zamboni and moping restrooms at the mall. At home I read dark magic books in PDF and post on /x/ and practice the dark arts. One day found a dead fetus in one of the toilets at the mall. Blood everywhere. Seems that someone did not want to have a baby or something. Fetus is maybe 4 to 5 months old. Clean the room. Place the lifeless fetus inside a black plastic bag. Go home. Practice some spells on it. Nothing. Decide to implant a lost soul into it. Somehow I created an imp. Ugly looking but does not attack me. The imp looked hungry. Lock it in the basement. Imp feed on rats and mice for the first nights. Hide the imp inside a metal toolbox. Get side gig as an exterminator. Co-worker mentioned rats in her attic. Go to her house and let the toolbox with the imp overnight. Her rat problem got resolved. Place my imp back into the toolbox. Left the toolbox in the back of my truck. Stop to refuel at a gas station. Go inside and wait in line to pay for gas. When I came back realized someone stole my toolbox. My face when someone out there has my rat-eating imp. Fourth nightmare encounter. Me. Finish fall semester. Go back home country. Sleep in my childhood house. Wake up in the dream. In my room, walk around the house. Things fall around like a poltergeist. Try to leave the house. Girl with long hair appears. Screams at me. Try to leave the house. Outside of the house there is a hall. The hall is made of meat like the first dream. A meat creature appears and runs towards me. Close the door and leave the house by the garage. Outside is normal and it's night time. Walk around. Hear a weird sound like a clicking. Creatures start appearing crawling from the houses around. Creatures are like a dog standing in two legs. Cover in black feathers. Black bird beaks instead of heads like a raven. Chase me and am able to run to a car and drive away. Hundreds of those things follow me. Hear the whistle. Look at the back mirror. That thing is there smiling and looking at me. Wake up. Door is open. Some stuff in the house is in the floor and stuff all moved around. I will post some more, but any ideas so far? Second encounter. Be me. Visit my aunt in another state in my home country. She lives in a rural area and it's a small town. Go to sleep. Ah shit, here we go again. JPG. Wake up in the town of my aunt. It's night and there is mist everywhere. Walk around and every house is destroyed. It's night but I can perfectly see due to a full moon in the dream. A dog with no skin and covered in blood appears in one of the streets and start chasing me. Run and turn into one street. There is one mannequin in the street. No more barking from the dog. Go back slowly to get away from the mannequin. Step into something and dozens of mannequins appears. All covered in a dark liquid and pieces of them were broken. Again try to scream but can't. Hear the damn whistle. He was there. Look around and see his damn smile and eyes behind one of the mannequin. Wake up sweating. Again door is fully open. Always close the door because outside is a little common area. Notice one of my chairs had moved, and it's in front of my bed. Can't sleep back that night. Second real encounter. Be me. Be in Ant Town enjoying summer vacations. My Ant Town is famous for a lot of witches stories. Go with friends to get some drinks and go back home late. All my friends live close to the place where we went to drink. Almost 1 a.m. Ended up walking alone back home. Old lady walks up to me. WTF.jpg. You shouldn't be up this late and on. I mentioned that I was going home and said thank you for the advice. She laughs and says, I'm not talking about the violence, I'm talking about your friend he visited in your room the other night, right? Holy shit. JGP. You discovered him and he will not leave you, doesn't matter where you go. Old lady laughs and leave walking. Go faster to my aunt's home. Hear the whistle before entering the house. Didn't wanted to look back. I knew that thing was there. Close the door and try to sleep that night. No nightmares that night, but that I could hear the knocking on my window. First encounter in dreams. Be me. Went back home country for vacations before college. Sleep in my childhood house. Dream. Be me outside of my house. Hear screaming. Enter my house. Inside of the house is exactly the same as my house, but walls are like if they were made of meat and blood. Walk around and hear screaming and a heart beating coming from the house. Go up to my room. I hear screams from help all around the house, but a voice in my head guided me to the room. There was a girl, seem young and hair covered her hair. Voice in my head tell me to run. Can't move and the girl comes to me and tell me. He knows you and you will not be able to escape even if you wake. He is here. Try to scream in the dream but just air come out of my mouth. White tall motherfucker walks to the door of my room. This time it had eyes and a big smile and seemed less transparent. Wake up sweating and the door of my room was open. I recalled shouting that door before sleeping. This was the first time that motherfucker appeared in my dreams and it kept repeating along this years. I will post more encounters later. I posted a thread about this on the time it happened. Be me. Natural resources student. Basically in school to hike. Go out into the mountains for some navigation stuff. Eastern Washington State. We all park next to a public campsite. There is a long abandoned camper trailer parked next to the site. Windows blocked out and look moldy. Bullet holes as pieces of lead inside the firewood and the trees surrounding camp. Fire pit has a half-melted wig mixed in with the ashes like it was being hidden. Creepy, but we aren't in danger, so we just joke about it. Time to navigate. Have to follow a straight line off trail to a certain point. Heading SE of the campsite. A few hundred feet away come across a gravesite. Pieces of rebar welded into a crooked cross. In a semicircle around the cross are half a dozen long dead canids. Can't tell what species, but they had been there long enough not to smell. Fur is differing shades of brown. We continue on while discussing what it was. About 2 miles later we find a single intact oyster shell. The ocean is a mountain range away. Still no clue what any of this shit was about. I haven't seen anything like it before or since. Sorry to disappoint, but no pics, and I haven't gone back to the site. My money is still on backwoods junkies being junkies, but that ritualistic shit with the bodies still creeps me out. Third dream encounter. Me. Summer vacation is over. Goes to college. Move into the dormitories. Finish moving in and go to sleep. Happens again. Wake up and dream in my dormitory dream. Go out to the main hall and there is the same girl from the first time. Chases me and wake up. Confused and I go out again. Girl again in the hall. I realize that I still in the dream. Run again and wake up again. Still in the dream. The loop repeats for what it felt like days. In the last loop I hear the whistle. Look at the window of my room in the dream. There it is whistling and smiling at me. Wake up sweating. Room door open. I'm not sure what he is trying to do, either annoy me or feed from my fear, but it seems each time he appears in my dreams my door will be open.